Welcome to numerologist.com. My name is Vannessa and I'm from Beyond Your Sun Sign. This is your weekly tarot reading for January 10th to January 17th. All right, let's get started. Okay, as always, want to take a deep breath in and exhale. Now think of a number between 1 and 3. 1, 2, or 3. All right, if you chose number 1, your card is face down. And if you're new here, we know that face down, you got your blinders on. This is something that is subconsciously blocked from you. You don't want to see this. But guess what? Here is your wake-up call. It is a reversed Hierophant, okay? So I'm angry at you guys right now because, first of all, I don't pull reversals. So you snuck in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the Hierophant, and when it's reversed, all this energy is upside down, okay? So it's not the opposite, but the topsy-turvy energy of the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is spiritual knowledge. It's knowing a higher truth, just something sitting right with you. You know, it's something that a sage always taught me. Does it feel right? You know, does it feel like truth to you? That is all you need to know. Your spiritual truth will set you free, because right now we are completely inundated with news, with media, with experiences, with perceptions, with stories. If it doesn't feel right to you, guess what? It's not right. It's not right. So now this is going to turn you completely upside down, because it's like, you know, in Shutter Island, you're in a mental institution. You can see that something's not right. And it's like, do I work here or am I a patient? You know, it's about really realizing that if you are in a mental institution and you recognize that you're in a mental institution, there's one of two options here. You're either the warden, you're either, you know, working, or you are a patient. So you're feeling upside down because you're like, oh my God, nothing feels right to me. This is a lie. That doesn't seem right. I'm such a skeptic about absolutely everything. I'm going crazy here because I just know that things are not right, that is not truth. And now here I am realizing that I'm in this mental institution called life, right? And am I a patient or am I running the show? Okay. You got to really question that. What part do you play? What part do you play? And that's really something that you have to go inward and ask yourself, right? It's that, you know, you see that story of the man who's saying that he's Jesus Christ and they locked him up. What if he is? What if he is? We locked him up, right? So your spiritual truth, it may deem you as one of those crazy people. Are you, or are you running the show? Are you actually the sane one? Question it. And if you need help, hi, I'm crazy too. Anyways, if you chose card number 2, we have the Lovers card, we have the 4 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so this energy popped out, but then the Queen of Swords really popped out and kind of came all the way over here. So the Queen of Swords, feminine air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, is absolutely affecting this energy for you this week, but it's almost like she's off to the side. It's almost like they're over here and they haven't been fully integrated it, but they are affecting it. And it is a soulmate connection. So something that is coming karmically, past life connections. Keep in mind, soulmate can 100% be platonic. Doesn't have to mean that you got to jump into bed with them. It really just means that they are a soulmate connection. They are home to you, and they are here to remind you that you've been too stagnant. They're here to shake it up and be like, hold on a second, something at home is missing, and it's time to just shake it up a little bit. So I'm going to shake it up for you by just reminding you of our past life connection together. And what that forces you to do is realize that you've been holding on to something way too tight, and it is time to at least consider letting go. Okay. If you chose card number 3, this card is face down. So another, and I sneaked a peek. It's another situation where we got our blinders on, and it's the King of Pentacles. So masculine, earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person is deeply rooted in our subconscious, which typically means that they could be passed on, or even somebody from our past. This person was so blindly arrogant, like they were so stubborn and headstrong and very blind to it. They would close their eyes and they sat on this throne of ignorance because they refused to just open their eyes. And this energy is now being passed on to you over the course of the week. So some situation or some person will identify themselves to you and have this like blind ignorance, not even wanting to open their eyes to a situation. It's going to feel that much more frustrating because this is coming from a past life or a past within this current life. It's going to feel that much more rooted, right? There's so many layers to it. And it's really just a really rare and beautiful opportunity to release that relationship with the original source. So the person comes up as a pattern and it's frustrating because we know that it's a trigger. And what we do is we take that trigger and we shoot off the gun, and then it's gone, the bullet's out, right? And it's either going to hurt somebody or it's going to go off into the abyss and then eventually come back and hurt somebody. But at least we let it out before the gun explodes in our foundation, right? Like, at the end of the day, we're letting it out, we're releasing it, we're pulling that trigger, we're recognizing that the King of Pentacles is the original source when it comes to their ignorance and their willful blindness when it comes to the truth. And this week we'll be reminded of that so that we can pull the gun, pull the trigger once and for all and release it, just shoot it off and release it. Okay, so as always, if you would like to get more horrible advice, I realize afterwards, oh my God, you know where to reach me. I'm on Instagram at Beyond Your Sun Sign, or you can find me through email, beyondyoursunsign@gmail.com. Love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.